Previously on Metaphor ReFantazio. Balden, what are you doing over here? Fucking, you let everyone die, let the crazy lady feed all the kids to the stupid weird giant baby thing. That's right, I was in the background watching it all happen. It was fucking crazy. I got it all on film here and I'm gonna show it to everyone in the entire town. No one believes you, Billy. You're a crazy asshole and everyone knows it. I've got hard filmed proof, you daft bitch. Yep, nope, they still won't believe you. Special effects. Fuck you, Barnett. It should have been you that was eaten by the giant baby. I hope you burn in hell. That's fine, I'll meet you there. Everything good? No, that's fine. He's always like that. And now back to Shin Megami Hacker Persona Overlord. Full body HD remaster. Hello! NicoB! Back with some more Metaphor ReFantazio. When we last left off, with the city of Martyra saved, it means we get a chance to hang out with good old Daddy Barden here. And I said daddy, that's right. He gives off big daddy energy. Haizme's big dad energy, but Barden, oh yeah. You could be my daddy. Excuse me? Nah, nothing, never, nothing. But he gave us the commander archetype, which is basically the buffing class. So we can be a big buff daddy just like him. We also help Brigitte get revenge on the ones that apparently killed her dog. And by revenge, I mean, we went to this village that didn't seem like it had anything to do with anything, and then just kind of left. And we set out on our trip to the next city, over to Oceania, as we take in the sights, play fantasy chess, and fight Katharina again for some reason. But yes, I was asking last episode, what the hell's going on with Stroll? Because I could have sworn I had a choice, an option at one point to actually hang out with him. And yet for some reason, I can't fucking get that opportunity to come back again, even though we're riding on this freaking gauntlet runner, and that seemed to be the time it would be triggered. So like, why isn't it showing up? And someone pointed this out to me, and that was Jopro, who last episode said, and here's another reason why you do the main dungeon immediately. If the game forces you on a gauntlet ride as part of the story, you cannot bond with your party members if they require an event while traveling. In other words, you can only continue Stroll when traveling to an optional dungeon without a main dungeon holding you back. So it's exactly what I feared it was. I'm gonna say right now, that's fucking stupid. That is so absolutely asinine and stupid and just baffling. Because by comparison, you guys also mentioned, so Nura's, I actually can bond with him at nighttime while we're riding on the gauntlet runner. But obviously I can't do that with Brigitte, so it would have been honestly better for me to have waited on Nura's, like to be more optimal, right? Waited on Nura's and then just like dump Brigitte's and save Nura's for when we are traveling down here. I'll keep that in mind for the future. But again, it's like these little nuances, right, that are in here. And I will say a lot of them are kind of like not immediately self-explanatory. Like you just kind of have to bubble across it and it doesn't seem consistent among characters. But I think having it so that like I have to be the specific instance that I have to be done with like main story bits for a while, but also riding the gauntlet runner, I feel like goes against the entire idea of having these side stories before the main quest, because the main quest is generally the hardest one and the side stuff is there to get you prepared for it. At least that's kind of been the general theme. It's just so like, why? I still even just think the idea that I can't hang out with my party members because they're like so focused on story bits or something is also just kind of stupid. But this really sort of takes up a level where now I feel it is actually like just a bit needless and complicated for no reason. So yeah, I probably am going to start doing that then. And I probably will just start actually trying to get dungeons done earlier. It just sucks too, because I've been literally locked out of Stroll's like social link now forever, simply because I didn't like fulfill this like random requirements that the game doesn't really make clear to you at all. You just have to guess that like, oh, what's like wrong? Why is it not showing up? Even though it's like they said, oh yeah, they'll just sometimes be on the gauntlet runner. It's like, oh no, you also have to not be, I don't know, it's fucking dumb. That really does honestly piss me off a bit. But Joe Bro, thank you so much for your incredibly helpful, if not disappointing comment. And it's the reason you are comment of the day. Oh yeah, you guys also mentioned that, yeah, the debates actually do show up multiple times. Apparently the time that I saw it, it was actually the second time it showed up. So they generally tend to show up twice. I see, okay. Damn, I really thought I was checking that like every day. I'm surprised I missed one. Also, I had some of you guys ask like, Nico, why are you like making every character like train for every class? Well, at this point, the base classes are pretty cheap. Also, every time I reach a certain threshold for each person, I get a bunch of items that I can use to raise the classes, raise levels even further. Like a bunch of free XP, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, like, I've got a ton of mag. I've not felt like, oh man, I really gotta start being frugal with my my mag here. Granted, that might happen later on, and as we get to advanced classes, no, I'm not gonna, I mean, unless I'm like invested a class or a person into a class, I'm not gonna bother with like investing in the next adept class. Which, I mean, to be fair, I'd have to like max them out anyway. All right, we arrive at Oceania tomorrow. Let's hang out with our pal Stroll here.
Hey, looking for something to do. Weapons as sharp as they're going to get, but I'm not up too much. Care to keep me company for a while?
Calling the pass, yes. I think I haven't done this with Stroll yet.
That reminds me.
First Hulkenberg, now Heisme. Having more reliable comrades at your side never hurts, but it's too early to celebrate, considering it's Luis that we're up against. As much as I hate to say it, there's no denying he's still the strongest mage out there.
He's powerful allies too. His curse was unstoppable. We can beat him. We're stronger than he is.
Foe is certainly fearsome, but we shouldn't underestimate his either.
I think I took that as that comment as, you know, we'll be able to beat him, not we would be able to be. Actually, we're stronger than him right now, but whatever.
Remember that human corpse at the cathedral? They say he defeated it all by himself. Not to mention we have the royal magic to contend with. To put it bluntly, we don't stand a chance in a frontal assault. Oh, but don't misunderstand. I'm only putting out how difficult it would be for us as we are now. Pulled our powers, we may be able to surpass him. Nothing is impossible. That's what I've come to believe now that I've met you, since you awakened your first power.
So I talk about, I feel like my imagination increased. Huzzah! Yes, and I'm level 3 on imagination. A visionary, you might even say.
Imagination.
Imagination?
It's that time already. It's not that late.
That's right. Gotta stay out past our bedtime. My good pal Stroll.
Hello? Hello, Mr. Captain. Rise and shine, what? Almost there.
God, it looks real comfy in there.
It really isn't.
Brilehaven. It's been a while.
You've been before.
My parents took me once when I was a boy. I remember the day we arrived, and waking up to the smell of the ocean. The place was crowded beyond belief. Everything was so different from our hometown in the countryside.
I felt much the same when I reached the royal capital. Quite a sight compared to my little village, with naught but fields and mountains.
To be sure. And where are you from, Hulkenberg?
You cannot guess? Surely Montario in the east. Why, the Hulkenbergs are one of that nation's most prominent aristocratic houses, if not foremost among them.
Oh.
You don't say.
Well, yes. Though I've no close relationship with my parents. I've hardly seen them since I left home.
I see.
Huh.
Suppose we've all come a long way, haven't we?
Seems we'll make it to the exhibition just in time.
With a master at the helm, you were bound to, eh?
I really hope Joanna shows up.
We resolved to trust her. So we simply watch and wait.
We go there and she doesn't show up. I'm gonna laugh my ass. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just like, touche, lady, touche. God damn it.
Right. Everyone set and steady? Welcome, ladies and gents, to the coastal crown jewel, Port Brilehaven.
Brilehaven. All right.
Port Brilehaven, capital of the Principality of Oceania, the western annexed state.
Hopefully this place has a little more color.
The vivacious
Last place was very kind of dour.
port of call to ships of both trade and war, bustling with hardy sailors. From the natural wonders caused by Magla to the Colosseum's contests of strength, people flock here to see the marvels of a city that never sleeps. The sea guides the gauntlet runner into the city, alongside a warm, salty breeze.
I also want to get a chance to look at Minnesota up there.
Wow! It's the ocean! Just look,
Cool.
It's kind of like the capital, but totally different.
Yes. The City of Water, Brilehaven.
Brilehaven. What are the big balls of water floating in the air? They playing fucking blitzball in there? Oh yeah, this place definitely looking more colorful. Hey, look, it's the dickhead we fought before.
Sancta Cadeau, you've brought us quite a magnificent head. How do you think it'll stack up against your competitors?
I think it's gonna be way better and bigger and more fucking voluptuous than any of their dumb heads.
With the warrior monks at my side, there is nothing we cannot accomplish.
Nothing.
But I won't presume to know the rankings. I humbly leave it in God's hands.
Lineup's a bit conventional for my taste so far.
It's just a bunch of dead monsters. Fucking cool. Good for you.
Oh, here comes our mysterious little underdog now. Stir things up a bit here, will you?
Where do we park this thing? All these crazy fucking ships. Ships with legs.
Would you look at these spectacular gauntlet runners? They must all be worthy of kings.
Looks like Luis is still the only one with a sky runner, though.
No. I'm sure those blasted clergymen have some mechanism for it too. The Sanctus Church funded the Skyrunners to begin with. If you can call that flying, of course. All just piffling about with levitation magic. Only a passing acquaintanceship to real aerodynamics. Birds have never needed magic to fly. Just the mechanical ingenuity of the feathered wing. That's the kind of breakthrough I'd like to make. You'll see, eh? One day, I'll make those wings reality, and we'll soar like birds.
Oh, that's totally gonna happen, isn't it? Eventually, we will. Our ship will be able to fly, which is again very RPG-like, right? Looking forward to it. I won't hold my breath. Yeah, I'm not that interested.
I'm looking forward to it.
Good. I'll have you run in the sky with me. Mark my word.
I like you. You really can't just be a total asshole if you want. Not interested.
If it isn't the pretentious little gallant and his cronies.
Hey, what's up, dude? We helped you before. Why don't you like us?
If it isn't the walking headache.
Damn, this guy loves purple.
Well. No head to be seen. Weren't you talking big about chasing down that Heismay fiend?
Yeah, I did. Well, he's right there. This is him. The one with the big ears. I mean, the other one with the big ears.
You're referring to me, yes?
You're the man. This is a joke, is it?
Get him, Heismay.
He's your great and terrible bounty. You know there's still time to drop out before you humiliate yourself in front of the masses.
Say what you wish. He is one of us. It's not his head we are offering.
One of us. One of us.
Truly? You're allied with a wanted criminal? Are you all mad? Oh, your public humiliation will be quite a sight. Come, Hector.
Come, Hector. These characters like whatever.
And that was?
A douche, Heismay. A douche. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A candidate and one of Luis's henchmen. We don't exactly see eye to eye.
Confound it. No damn parking spaces left. Well, let's look for somewhere a bit less unpleasantly populated.
Tomorrow is finally the exhibition to present all the heads. I really hope Joanna shows up.
You needn't all sleep here tonight, you know? I can stay and wait for the cavalry. Got to give the old girl a tune-up anyway, don't I?
Where's she's getting here anyway? Like carriage? Another gauntlet runner? Gonna walk here?
It's much appreciated. In that case, we should look for an inn about the city. I must sample the local delights. They've far better seafood than in the capital.
It's time for Hulkenberg to eat literally everything. I can't wait. Hope it's nothing too weird.
I can't wait.
To stop for rest, surrounded by fine food, is an uncommon blessing.
If you're sure, Nearest, then we'll leave it to you. Me, I long for a proper bed.
So be it. Let's find ourselves some lodging.
Really?
Came all this way to a big city. I think we deserve a real inn.
This is a joy.
This is a fucking joy. Are you my new guy who's gonna say something every time I run by here? What is he doing? I miss that guy. Ooh. Cool. Okay, look, I'm just looking around. Come on.
Oh, I'm in it now.
Looking around as the whole fucking world drops like fucking 20 FPS. Jesus. Damn, this game really does run like hot ass on console. I'm not gonna lie. And it really doesn't feel like it should be. Like, honestly. This game is, I mean, it's artistically impressive, but graphically, it's really like, kind of feels more like a PS4 game, if we're being honest. And it's alias to hell, so I don't know why it runs this poorly. Wary shopkeeper. Offer use medicinal herbs. Sure.
Sure about this, Snarty?
Look at her face.
So, sure about this?
Why not? Here you go, little dude.
Hey.
Is it a little strange the shop only sells one item?
Seems though there's some sort of secret to this store. You don't sell anything else?
It sounds fishy, doesn't it?
Ain't buying, don't go complaining.
Maybe I gotta like stand behind it. There's a secret fucking handshake or some shit. Maybe Heisman could do it. I don't know. A fellow little bat person. I gotta keep an eye out for any golden beetles, secrets, and doodads, and ding dong and doodly. Oi! For a second, I thought this was these guys are here saying fuck.
Martyr was the only place we visited that didn't have corpses lying around, huh? And again, I guess it had its own gruesome problems.
Oh, yeah. It was funny because it felt like darker and danker than Grand Trab, but yeah, and I didn't just have a bunch of dead-ass bodies. Look at this shit. Is there a bird? Is that a dead bird, too? What the fuck? Why is the bird dead? And over here, too. What the fuck? Birds start munching. Hey, there we go. Might find a dead body, but we found a gold beetle, all right? That helped make it better. I imagine the birds are over here, they just smelled them and died. Died from the stank. Oh my God. We gotta make sure to check all the places so we get waypoints and stuff to show up. Oh. Heisman, there you are.
Until not too long ago, I was a wanted man. If I'm with you, the inns might reject us outright. I'm sorry, but I'll have to rely on you to find our accommodations.
That's okay. Oh, hey, it's this guy too.
Hail, young Elden candidate. I've been waiting to meet you.
You're the town crier, aren't you?
The name's Batlin. Last we saw each other was just before your scrap with Godot's runner, I believe. What a scene that was. Figured hitching a ride with Godot would be safe, but then you and Glodell both show up. Anyway, I've kept busy with my candidate interviews since then. Ford most recently. He's who I rode with here. Look, I know it's me saying this, but be careful out there. The Crown Theocracy will do whatever it takes to win, you know. They're reckless with their runners, too. Usually you'd stop and camp during the nights, but not them. They just kept running.
No way. They don't rest at all?
Yep, an easy trick when you got God's grace. Plus loads of money and people, which the Santifex surely has. The hand he's brought is quite something, too. If you want to outshine him, you'll need quite the plan. But I can tell, you've got something up your sleeve. I'm looking forward to seeing it unfold, my young Elden friend. Interesting.
Nice to see we got allies. Or at least people who sort of think we're cool. You imagine just walking through town and there's literally dead bodies on the side of the road. Ugh. Glad we don't have that problem. Granted, a lot of towns have homeless people sleeping on the side of roads, which is also not good. But at least they're not dead, hopefully. Is that another ferry? It is a ferry. I told you, no more handouts. I got business to run here.
But why not? It's not like I'm giving one away for free. It's going to kill you. Keeping all those yummy looking things to yourselves. This isn't fair.
You said the exact same thing last time, and I've already given you plenty. Now shoot, won't be willing to give you a single thing more.
Huh, cheapskate, jerk, stupid face.
And just like that, they were gone. I swear, it's just no understanding fairies.
Huh, people think all fairies are like that. I might be in trouble.
It's actually the first other fairy we've come across. Oh, they actually have a sale today, too. And today is Idol's Day. Oh, yeah, I also gotta remember, can I go back on my Gauntlet Runner? No, I can't. I gotta go take a shit.
Got a bargain today.
Got a goddamn bargain. Bargain for pristine water. And oh yes, the fruit cordial. Don't mind if I do. Ooh, briny salt. That's what you guys have it here. Okay, good. I need that for some dishes.
Young
man, you, what are you doing? Marbled bluefin tuna. That sounds pretty fucking good. Quite sorry about it. We priced us on a purveyor of only the finest apparel for the Navy, as well as local sailors. In addition to clothing, we also have a variety of unusual accessories. Which is not just full of fishmongers, you know. Imports and maritime trade are the key to business in these parts. Now let me find something that's absolutely perfect for you, dear. What do you think? This is Idol's Day. How about this rider's anklet? Do you believe in dragons? This old-fashioned is in the image of a dragon's wing and imbued with speed that's truly divine. Sure.
Might be able to gain a decent amount of speed with it. If it lives up to his name, anyway.
Sure. Probably should have saved beforehand, but excellent judgment. Every day of the week, I'll have a new item just perfect for you. Do come. Really now? Oh no, that is actually pretty fucking good. Agility plus 9. Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, hey, another golden beetle. How many of these do I have at this point? Like 20? No, 13. Gee, every square inch of this fucking shop. Make sure there's not some secret bullshit behind this guy's testicles or something. Get off the game, young customers. The Lyceon Magic Association wants to give you a discount. Didn't you involve with her? Is everything with you okay? Oh.
My influence extends beyond just igniters. I've informed them of the deal. Use this gift well.
Oh, well, that's cool. Ooh. That's nice. I didn't think it would affect this stuff too. Discover a small amount of HP every turn. That's pretty nice. Ooh, this is a good one. Maximilian armor prevents paralysis and endurance plus 5. Fuck yeah. Ooh, yeah. That's hot. Young man. Yep, even, wow. Because discount works even at the weapons store. Fucking cool. Guillotine blade. Fishing harpoon. Automatically increases attack at the start of combat. Increased damage against giant type monsters. Nice. Ooh, they got a red one. What? Restores MP upon defeating an enemy during squad battle. Interesting. Not quite as good as like just the mage skill, but not bad. Oh, it's this guy again. Blast. See you hooligans again. Could rub my face in the mud once more. Wounds have yet to heal. Now the exhibition is nigh. Didn't even have a chance to hand a trophy.
I mean, you attacked first, as you may recall. You don't want to blame but yourself.
Damn it. Combat is exactly what you youngsters can't run this country. If I had half your gumption. God damn it all, a demon lot. Whatever, bro.
All right, then.
Fucking chill. What is this? Oh, it's a mag broker? Takes your rate. Oh, yes.
Accumulators exchange. The head is as useless as it works. Use them however you see fit.
I have not made use of this. I don't know if I will. Oh, I see. Yeah, so it went from 5 to 6. Because mag is just kind of way too useful. So if I used up all my mag, I could get 89,000. 89,000. It's not bad, but like, come on, man. Mag is just as valuable, if not more valuable.
Hey.
Fordham first, Luis in second. It's just me as the gap widened a bit. Guro's back in third place. Maybe it's because of the increasing fervor of her sanctism. I'm sure your name is going around thanks to everything you've done, so hopefully your face is joined there soon. So it depends on how Luis shows up from here on out. Killing our guard down.
Oh, right. I have to remember to collect my my mag, too, from from doing this. Yeah, good solid 3K from that.
Got the bounty rings versus Katrina. Her. I guess she's got skills to back up all her talk. Okay, even more. Take the runner battle you've won against her, for instance. Hey, you're here too, near the bottom. Gosh, Katrina's still in a whole different league, isn't she?
I don't know why, we're way cooler and more powerful.
Welcome.
But bounty saw a business prepare for the exhibition of the brave. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So like another part of the city is like, you have to like take a boat to get there?
Try to travel from Brilehaven. Just say the word.
Oh. Seabreeze Street, Angler's Inn, the Inn District, the Arena Front Wharf. Where's Seabreeze Street?
Hello. All right, then.
Oh, that's back here. Where's the Arena Front? The Inn is obviously where I need to go, but check everywhere else first.
All right, then.
Oh, look who he is. It's a mysterious old man with a strange bug icon. Speaking of, wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. There seems to be a beetle over here just hanging out. Real close by to the guy with the giant bug icon on his head. I'm sure that's not a coincidence at all. I'm looking for those goddamn golden beetles. Where are they? Where are they? I need them for reasons that are not immediately apparent. Don't you ask me why. Just go with it. I do believe I know your face from somewhere.
Huh? Wait, you're the old man who was in the giant sandworm's stomach.
Oh, you are? What the fuck? How'd you get out? Yeah, you know, I just left whenever I want. Ooh, none other. How are you here? How'd you get out?
I mean,
how'd you get out of that worm?
Truth be
damn it, that worm's better than my final resting place. After running to you young grubs, I long to see the outside world again for some reason. I just gave the worm a little poke with magic, loosened up its belly. There, I was no trouble at all. Even I do smell a little bit like worm duty.
So you got out the same way we did. Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
That's neither here nor there. Tell me, you haven't seen glowing beetles anywhere, have you? Tell me right now, you haven't seen them, have you? They're strange, wondrous insects, luminescent with the golden light of Magla. You have any? I'd sure like to take them off your hands.
Look at this.
Glowing bug? I feel like we captured at least one.
This is it, a genuine golden beetle. Must reward you for your efforts. Here, take this. Arcane Dragon Blood. Arcane Dragon Blood restores the Magla that surrounds your body, but you'll find a use for it.
What's this?
That's incredible. You sure want to exchange it for a worthless bug? Just who are you?
I'm an old man with a passion for insects. Don't worry about what I do with them. I only ended up in that worm's stomach because I was too absorbed in catching specimens to notice my surroundings. You're traveling all over the country, are you not? Found more golden beetles, you bring them to me. Hear that familiar chitter? Give here a quick look. Collect 12 of them for me, and I'll give you this Venom War charm next.
All good.
I mean, sure, we can find more along the way. We'll come see you again.
The gold beetles you acquire can be exchanged for secret treasure by talking to the elderly entomophile in Brilehaven. The fuck is that? The more gold beetles you have collect, the better the items you receive. Keep a lookout for gold beetles wherever you go. So you just gave me an item that like restores my MP or something? Oh shit, restores all MP for all allies. Damn. Use that only when you really, like that's always something I'd like save for only if I absolutely need it, which means it'll probably never get used. I see you return. You have any gold beetles?
Hey there.
You found some more of the bugs.
You're exchange for? All right, you asked for the reward before getting the beetles. If you bring me 13 more beetles on top of that for a total of 25, I'll give you these claw breakers. Top of that, if you bring me 13 more additional beetles, 38, I'll give you a flame seal corset. Top of that, if you bring me an additional 8 for a total of 46, I'll give you my greatest treasure, the Dragon's Fall. Cool. It's like my ultimate weapon or some shit. So yeah, that's how many you need. Or what you're allowed minimum to get all the rewards, 46. That's a small challenge, but I believe you can do it. How do I know that there's exactly that many bugs in the world? I don't know. I'm just that fucking crazy.
Hey there.
All right, here we go. Oh, let's see how many. Ooh, actually, gold beetle liver is be a great move for my research. Because I promise you. Oh, wow. It's gold. There's a level beyond red. Venom Ward. It's tremendously useful if it protects you from dragon's poison. Well, not that I ever tried it myself.
Maybe.
So if you have items that protect you from dragons, you're no regular bug researcher, are you?
Oh, sure. See, gold beetles here have slightly different shine depending on the magla where it lives. Right now, all I'm doing is continuing to solve that mystery. There's still gold beetles hiding out there. If you find any more, please bring it to me. Find another team, making it 25 in total. I'll give you these claw breakers.
Understood.
Okay. With my old eyes and joints, I simply can't catch it myself. I'm counting on you. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought it's a dragon's poison. I thought this was going to be like, yeah, it prevents a specific type of poison or just poison in general. No, it prevents physical status ailment. That doesn't mean, it doesn't affect the mental status ailment. But yeah, poison, malady, paralysis, hex, burn, and frostbite. And increase your stats by 3. Wow. That's very fucking good. That's definitely got to go on somebody. I really like my MP recovery though. That's just, for me, it's just way too fucking good. They're gonna put it on Hulkenberg here. Okay, what we got over here? Is a battle arena? You want Elda? You look at it? I don't know why you're here, but I can let you in right now. The city buzzing when the Coliseum does open. I'm sure it'll be a smash hit. Oh shit. Got a fucking Coliseum in this game? Oh boy. Ooh, goody. That's not something you would generally see in a Persona game. That'd be kind of funny, though. They did have a Coliseum just like in the middle of a fucking regular metropolis. Where you battle demons to the death. I don't know about Shin Megami Tensei. That game, you probably do come across that every now and then. All right, the Angler's in. Hi, Hulkenberg. The hell is that weird looking dude to the left there? Moon!
Really see the king's face from here, huh? I'd realized 'twas slowly moving, but its coming to Brilehaven was beyond my expectations.
Just making its way over here. Hold up, guy, I'm coming. No, you start without me.
I wonder why it came. Yes. I do suspect it's keeping a watchful eye on the top candidates. It's evident that we're being observed, as we've seen from the coronation rock. Well, maybe that's actually for the better. See, a thing in the sky might make everyone really think about the kingdom's future.
Okay, then.
Anyway, we better get to finding an inn so we can stay at. Even now, His Majesty's face watches on. Once the exhibition of the brave is over, it's on to Montario next, I suppose. I thought I'd see the royal palace entire borne aloft, let alone on skybound pilgrimage to Euchronia's 3 great cities. Royal magic. What a tremendous magic it is indeed.
This definitely looks like somebody with maybe a face portrait. Promise I'll help anyone who is in trouble. Out of money, don't want to die, simply ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you.
It was the guy to the left. So ask Jin to guide you.
Thank you so much. I'm actually having some issues with my work.
Of course, don't worry. I'm well versed in Brilehaven's economic affairs.
He's definitely shady.
This guy with the huge fucking eyes. Yeah, he's the, or the anime race, right? Dang, it looks like, kind of like a unique character. I was expecting you'd have a face portrait or something. Oh, this guy. By the way, you guys pointed out this dude here is actually voiced by Shulk. This is the guy I debated in.
But met young Elda, I saw you earlier in Martyra. Impressive what you did in that town. Not your mind, but it was a noble behind all that abductions. So the kind of thing those rich bastards would do for fun.
What makes you think that?
I mean, all nobles think about it is exploring the common people. Hear my speech, yes? Freedom, not taxes and laws. In essence, those who earn the most on their own merits are the winners. You and I be battling it out to decide that soon.
Oh, I see. We have 3 options for inns. And then the pub.
So, Salvi, we'll wait to decide a place to stay.
Oh, that's interesting. There's also a little spot over there for something. I can't seem to go over there. It's not any of the other places I've been to. Candidate poster. Julian, would you kill and eat an intelligent beast? Can you vision the world in 100 years if we do?
It's got a book with a similar title, and I've heard it flying off the shelves, especially among the Ishkia. It was pretty pretentious writing, though, so I didn't get it. But I'll try to confuse you with logic. If you see him making a speech, be careful.
He'll probably be one of the people I could debate here. Oh, there is.
Yo, Professor, considered a strong candidate tournament. How are you feeling?
Yes.
I'm finding it hard to believe this headhunt was proposed and accepted for the exhibition of the brave. It's positively boorish. But what you mean? It has only revealed that these would-be monarchs are little more than bloodthirsty brutes, killers of intelligent life, has it not? Shallow-minded oafs eradicating resources with no consideration for the future. If they cared for this country, they'd offer their own heads. What brilliant logic, and I expect nothing less from my era's finest thinker.
Yes, that makes all the sense. Sure. Right. Then another dude. Milo. Oh, this guy actually has a face portrait.
You there. Have you ever look about you like one of my supporters? Are you?
No. Who are you again?
You truly haven't heard of me. Oh, I'm shocked. Hear how lucky you are to be granted the privilege of my exquisite form for the first time.
Yeah.
Beauty is my creed, and more than anything, a king should be beautiful, should he not?
Oh, Lord, I'm talking to fucking Metaphor Olivier. Or Blue Block.
Whichever inn I choose for my beauty rest must be worthy of my resplendent grace. Yes, like this golden coral pavilion. Alas, I doubt you have been blessed with enough wealth enough to enjoy a room in such a lavish place as this.
A lot of snooty fucking candidates here.
This guy's a jerk. We want to see an inn full of people like him anyway.
And so I won't. Hey, it's you. We didn't get the chance to fucking debate. At least not in this timeline.
Hello there. I saw you about there, didn't I? Another participant in the tournament, right? Were you planning to stay at this inn? Hopefully there aren't any beds left. Because of the exhibition, everyone's full up. After I told myself I was going to make sure to stay somewhere nice this time, too.
I see.
This is what she doesn't seem bad. She's just trying to sell shit. She just doesn't seem like she's taking it very seriously. She's just trying to sell ships. But she doesn't seem like a bad person, at least.
That's so. If this place is no good, we'll have to look for somewhere else. But wait, that golden riddle of yours! The one you had parked in the middle of Martira? Hey, come on, what sort of technology do you use? Let me in on it, too.
It's a secret. I don't know. Who are you again? Who are you again?
You're terrible, so you don't remember me. I'm Lena Gaiden, the only daughter of the Gaiden Workshop. Just so you know, I'm participating too. I've got a real golden riddle of my own and everything. That means you're stubborn and refuse to tell me. I can make you do it by force.
Uh-oh. She's probably gonna come try to balk me at some point with that big hammer of hers. And then there's the hippy-dippy doo-dah-day guy.
Hey.
Look who's here. You're that Elda fellow from Martira, ain't you? Guess we got ourselves a mark for the exhibition. Were you hoping to stay at this inn? Sorry to spoil you so. Because if so, I just got tossed out of my ear by the innkeeper. Said sorry, fool. And the one in the colony itself the come one? Come all in? Pfft, some joke, eh?
That's gonna be an issue.
Right.
Sure is. Is there another place nearby to stay?
There's 2 other inns nearby, but I'll hardly thrill with either option. The other side of the fountain is the Golden Coral Pavilion, where no knobby wankers like Vorden stay. A pair of Elda stay in there. Fat bloody chance. There's an inn past the Golden Coral, but that one's twice as pricey. Rumor says that's where you'll find Luis, naturally. Probably bought the whole place for his rabble-rousing crew.
I guess, but...
You think so? Guess we better avoid that one then.
Psh, not like we can afford it to begin with. As far as our other options go, there's a spider's den over by the tavern. There's a dodgy-looking Yugi standing out front, smiling all creepy-like. Push right off standing there, so I'll pass. Besides, who needs an inn when there's a tavern? From this day on, I claim it as my castle.
Huh?
I doubt we get much sleep in a tavern. I sure wouldn't anyway. Not that the spider den sounds much better. Then again, there's no way we are getting to the Golden Coral, so we might not have a choice. Should we go check it out?
Seems that way.
Oh, on the hunt for lodging, are we? I've a spare room available. I won't refuse service to anyone. My rooms are affordable for all. Criminals, persecuted tribes? Oh no, I wouldn't dream of turning business away.
Enjoy your stay.
Feel free to have a look at the accommodations. We can discuss payment afterwards.
Kind of...
This place is really shady. Might as well look at the room.
Oh god, the spider's den. I want to walk here and not walk back out. Wow.
Should have figured they'd be out of the upper rooms with all the travelers in town.
'Tis a far cry from the runner, at least. I am full glad to stretch my legs again.
Is this really better than the runner, though?
Did you see that giant bug just now? It was like the size of my head. It's gotta be poisonous.
It could eat you.
Oh, pull yourself together. It's just a insect.
Hospitals are like bugs?
Well, listen to you. You can't have lived in a giant sandworm den and been afraid of bugs, surely.
Hence the hut.
That's why you lived in that hut.
More importantly, we must discuss tomorrow's proceedings.
Right. We meet up with Joanna, then get to the exhibition after that.
Assuming she didn't blow us off.
Joanna will admit to the crime. The guilt of a sanctoress, especially of her status, will guilt Forden by association. That should make an impression on Louise.
Yet for all this, we need Joanna herself. Do you truly think she will join us?
Who fucking knows, bro?
We have to trust her.
She chose to offer her own head instead of the monster's. If you ask me, she'd not have done that if she didn't believe it truly was her child. At least in part. I believe she expressed genuine parental love. I want to believe that, at least.
I hope so, man.
And what if she ends up not showing up? I mean, you're the one who got the worst of all of this in the first place.
If it comes to that, you've still got my head for the days.
No.
After all, the bounty still says I'm a kidnapper.
Balderdash will not sacrifice an innocent life for our victory. But your offer speaks highly of your spirit.
Right. We've done what we can do. All that's left is to keep our chins up and face the competition head on.
Yeah.
Too early yet to retire for the night. We could drop by one of the local pubs. Listen for what perks our ears.
The big ears.
And while we're at it, might as well sit down to a proper supper, eh? Could be my last, after all.
Shut up, Hodgwick.
Oh, haha, very funny. But I guess good info is important. Let's go check it out.
Okay. Uh-oh.
What are we without beauty? What do we care for promises and speeches from repulsive mouths? Beauty is everything, and it is time our country reflected that.
Sounds like the candidates have started their speeches. Let's listen in for a bit.
Who the hell's gonna go with this guy?
Equal, would you see the crown atop an ugly head or a handsome? Beauty is power.
We're all pretty attractive, okay? Come on. Seriously, look at us.
When I take the throne, all the hideous will be stripped of their titles. Together, we shall build a nation ruled only by radiant, everlasting paragons of beauty.
Well, he has a point about what people tend to follow.
What? This really doesn't bother you? It isn't right.
You'd rather wait for a king who was always right, then?
Enough about appearance. A beautiful face cannot win wars. Without military power, the crown's voice means nothing! When I am king, I will establish a unified nation with the Rousant tribe at its head! Our tribes, our status, they mean something. You could stray from a monolith, but it will still remain. There can be no true peace without using the power we command! Hear, hear! For Rousant pride!
What pride is there in seizing power by force? Disgraceful.
When I'm queen, all the land's corrupt upper classes will be wanted men! We'll have our guillotines sharpened and our wallets open! Those who thought to tilt the world with their heavy coffers will be ahead lighter! We'll split their fortunes and toast to our health!
Preach it, Katharina! You're just what this land needs!
You're also smoking hot!
Wouldn't the first target be the one on the throne, then?
Everyone's just shouting all their ideals out.
These candidates are all pathetic. Nobody here even compares to Lord Luis.
Luis isn't even in the running, lad. Poor Blight is afraid of losing to Sanctifex Ford.
You've got it backwards, geezer. He's just not wasting his time on these windbags.
I confess, I know not how to feel. 'Tis unprecedented. Never before have our citizens come together in the street in broad daylight and shared their true feelings on king and kingdom.
Yeah, that's interesting. In a system, right, where there's just like birthright. Yeah, you would never see this, right? Because there's no choice. So it's just like, it just is what it is.
Indeed. Is this really the kind of change His Majesty wanted? Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Let's go in. If we hang around too long here, we're bound to get dragged into a nasty argument.
Oh, got purple guy in here. And fish. And hippie dude. Everyone's gabbing.
When I'm king, pleasures will rule the city. A bar on every block and a flagon in every hand. All you can drink, all year round.
Yeah!
Woo! Next round's on Loveless.
Let fools be content with their fool dreams. Grant me the crown, and I will make our kingdom powerful beyond imagining.
Most powerful? Doesn't really mean anything, does it? Aren't you another one of Louise's flunkies, hound? Stop barking and get back to your master.
Always.
Oh, man.
Goddamn Louise. I've been in the guard just as long as he has, you swine.
Interesting.
Quite a lively crowd. Looks like a great many of them came all the way here to watch the competition.
Is Glodell really trying to support Louise, you know? I don't know. A line like that.
That lad there, he's an elder, isn't he? Are you a candidate too?
Well, strike me down, you're right. Never seen one of you blokes before. Might be out of luck in the race, though. You'll not stand a chance.
Pay him no mind. A drunk's words weigh nothing.
Wow, there are fish swimming in front of the store.
Ah, I've heard of this. 'Tis on the customer to fish up a catch, and the chefs will prepare it for eating.
Oh, hey. Oh, is this where the fishing is going to come into play?
I admit, I'm curious. Shall I sing a shanty for you as you take up rod and reel, Captain?
Hell yeah. I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking do it, bitch. Oh, come here. Come here. Whoa, got a weird thing. Got some weird, creepy creature.
Is that really edible? It doesn't look quite, natural.
It's fucking still wriggling.
By all means, let us try.
Hulkenberg doesn't give a shit about anything.
Did she even look at it?
Why, 'tis.
Oh, God.
'Tis delicious.
Look at her just chewing. Look at her little happy chew face. Look how little she gives a shit about anything. I could give this girl a fucking cardboard box with nothing in it, and she'd eat the box and say it's fantastic.
The aroma of the sea simply floods the mouth. What splendid crunch it has.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll try a bite. I mean, they wouldn't let us fish up anything outright inedible. I hope.
Must be picky. It's a delicacy. No.
At least we'll die together.
Oh, well, I was the one who suggested fishing. Right. The noble thing to do is see it through. Ugh. It's rather slimy for my liking.
I said nothing since Hulkenberg seemed to enjoy it so much, but if you're going to eat an unknown fish, might you not at least sear it first?
'Tis fine enough without, I say.
You need way higher standards, lady.
She's so goofy.
Excuse me, friends. Don't mean to interrupt your meal. I'm Batlin, a church crier for the tournament. Maybe you remember me. Sounds like you made a hell of a splash in Martira, huh? Felling a vicious beast's one thing, but not many candidates took it figuratively.
I had to do something. How'd you hear about it? We're trying to eat here. How'd you hear about it?
How did you hear about all this?
It's a crier's business to hear things. So, do you have a head ready? Well, let's see. Got a head right here, I suppose.
Nah.
Lips sealed, huh? Well, I'm certainly looking forward to the exhibition then. Especially considering the diversity of your little party. I've always preferred to chase an interesting lead over a sure bet. Can't help it, I'm afraid. So, I'll have a keen eye out for you, all right?
Okay.
That cry is an odd one. Not really what you'd expect from a Sanctus promoter. Who is he?
Rumor has it that young candidate hasn't brought ahead. Wonder what he's playing at.
Whatever it is, he's about to get a sharp lesson in the ways of the world, poor lad.
I think he's worth keeping an eye on. Keep it under your hats, chums, but his power may rival Count Luis. I think he's just the ingredient we need to spice this race up a bit.
Interesting. Wonder what exactly he's seeing in us. This guy.
Right. Just got back from the pub, did you?
You wound me. Nobody trusts a radical, huh? I expect you'll see for yourself.
Joanna and Barton should reach the sea by morning. And I imagine they will aim to find us in our gauntlet runner. There is ought to be there to greet them. When the day dawns, we should head to the gauntlet runner.
The other candidates' speeches seem practically identical. I don't trust those types of the country myself. Is there no one who could truly rival Luis or Forden?
Yeah, it's funny. It just sort of shows that like any old dickhead can come out and promise a bunch of dumb shit, right? Well, a few people could actually be true leaders.
Brilehaven is positively rife with tourists. I myself had long awaited the delicacies here, and indeed, 'twas so delicious. I wish to eat every fish in the restaurant's tank. Fish so fresh I still wriggles in the mouth. Now that's a port city specialty. What's that look about? Don't find it appetizing?
Oh, Lord.
My apologies.
I have a favor to ask of you. Would you mind lending me any unused blankets?
Sure. We'll use them for.
For defense, you understand? Just in case. Otherwise, while I'm sleeping, I'd be unprotected against the... Apologies. Against bugs. I want no contact with them whatsoever, awake or asleep. Also, I might bundle myself in blankets at night. Yes, I know this place is warm as it is. Yes, I'm prepared for the inevitable night sweats. Nevertheless, I'd be grateful to have any spare blankets.
That's so funny. That's definitely unexpected. How's everyone like little buggies?
Anything particular buggies?
Look at that.
Time for the day. Let's go to sleep. Nighty night.
Good night.
Rest well.
All right, here we go.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Time to compare our heads. Uh-oh.
The man's sloshed. Again.
What happened to waiting for our guests? You utter buffoon! Is this why you volunteered to stay behind?
Nurse, for the love of God, dude.
Seems like Joanna and Barton aren't here yet.
Oh, I feared this might happen. And we've no other head to offer the judges. 'Tis a precarious position.
No. Now come.
Ah! I'm going to splash some water on my face.
What?
Oh!
My sincerest apologies. I wasn't expecting anyone to come in. You see...
How did you come to be here? Explain yourself!
Is something the matter, Barden?
They were here the whole time?
Ha!
I'm so terribly sorry. We heard the Gauntlet Runner had a washroom, so we thought we'd freshen up a bit. I bathed first and was resting in the back room, contemplating my final day as a sanctuaress.
Sir Nuris over there very decently let us in to wash up.
I couldn't stand it, old thing. Her heart would bring any right-thinking man to tears. Could have run like a bally thief in the night, but here she is, washing away her sins.
Why do you never explain yourself, Nuris?
More than a chap could bear, I say. Needed a drop of the grape and grain just to get myself through it.
The bottle's barely any emptier. Was a drop really all it took to get you drunk?
I'm starting to think this is going to become a thing with him.
Oh, please do not blame the poor man. Talking to him has eased my heart for the trials to come. I cannot let myself betray you and regress to my vile delusions. I only sought to atone with myself before my sins are duly punished.
I understand. Thank you for coming. Then, as we agreed, please confess before the crowd when the time comes. To be honest, I'm hesitant to turn you in now you've genuinely decided to repent. I mean, we're hardly icons of virtue ourselves. In fairness, you're a woman of status, and it'll be a big crowd. We're not looking to instigate a public stoning here. You can explain yourself freely, in your own words. We can't ask anything more than that.
Thank you. Truly, I've felt so much more at peace since last we spoke. The fog has only cleared further, giving me clarity of purpose.
The fog, huh?
Yes, I have discernment that you only to die!
She pulls out a knife and just fucking stabs the shit out of me. Oh, well, no, never mind. It's still crazy. Fuck. Guess we're right. Should've let her go.
Thank you for everything. I do hope you win the throne.
I intend to. It seems unlikely. I'd really rather not.
Yes, I intend to.
Whoever the crown goes to, we're at least going to make sure it isn't used for evil.
At last, it seems our preparations are set. We need only trust that our plans will bear fruit.
Okay, here we go. Oh yeah, I see. So it's actually in the arena here.
Thank you all for waiting. The very first round of the tournament for the throne, the exhibition of the brave, is about to begin. Our monarchs-to-be will now present to the people the heads they seized to demonstrate their power as worthy of the throne.
That guy's got literally a chest piece on his head.
When the second round is announced, the faces on the King's Rock, that is to say, the candidates with the top 20 approval ratings, will pass the first round.
20? 'Tis a great many eliminations in but one round.
Seriously, I wonder who that guy is. This guy to our left, look at him. He's got a rook on his head. Yeah, what else do you believe in, Rookman? Yeah, so that's good. I can definitely get behind that. You know what? I vote for Rookman here.
I was hoping we'd at least make it through the first, but it might not be that simple.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, your eyes to the lineup of all the gorgeous faces at the judges' table, starting with His and Her Highnesses of Oceania and Montario.
Oh, it's her ladyship. Lord Montario's here too, eh? And the armor on that fellow over there? A general, is he?
These guys are all part of the council, too.
And of course, we have the one, the only, the people's favorite, our guest from the Sanctus Church.
That's the lady.
Better known as the Miracle Saint, healer of all ills, presenting the lovely Lady Rella Cygnus.
Saint? Who's this? Someone fill me in. I've been literally living in a hole.
A brilliant healer. We've met, though a long time ago. Even as a student, she was already considered the kingdom's best in her field.
Looks like the crowd's on your side, milady. Can you give us a few words about what's on your mind as you take on the judge's mantle?
Well, I'm afraid you've rather got me on the spot. Hello, all. This city sure has, great seafood.
All the characters, she really feels like she's the one with the most, like, distinct art style from everyone else. Like, she was came from a different game, almost.
And, well, sea creatures. Fascinating, aren't they? There's so much we still don't know about them. I did hear about a legend of some monster in the eastern seas of Oceania. Imagine, the mind races. I'm hoping I can investigate those sightings while I'm here.
That's just great, Lady Rella.
Thank you.
I'll just stop you there, clock's ticking and all that, but we're thrilled you're enjoying your
She's
stay.
still going.
Sometimes I can hardly believe you're my sister. Still not much of a public speaker, are you?
She's your sister? What? You guys do not look very related. Like sister by, like stepsister or some shit?
So she's A saint?
Apparently.
Well, she seems like a nice enough lady.
We'd better stop worrying about her and focus on ourselves. I don't see Luis anywhere, but I bet he's got eyes in the crowd.
Now, the time has come. Let the exhibition of the brave begin! First up is a respected gentleman of the church. Godot, the head of the monk soldiers of the Crown Theocracy.
They got a big fish. Big fish, big fish.
I've no taste for needless killing. Therefore, I chose a mark with meat, abundant and edible. After the judging, it will be served in a banquet for the poor.
Not a bad call.
A stand-up fellow, my good people. Strength and compassion in one package. He's got the crowd on his side right from the start. Now, is there anyone who can top this?
I can.
Behold.
And we have a challenger. Second in line is the church's direct opposition, the spearhead of Count Luis's supporters, Gladel the Black Hound!
One look at the head and I know what you're thinking. Bit small, isn't it? Well, I can bloody well tell you I'm not like this smarmy git who fished up his dinner. I'll tell you what this is. Behold, the head of a hideous human!
He looks so gooey. He looks like a little blobfish.
Where's your proof?
Yes, the young sod's right. How do we know that's really a human?
What drivel? Look at the thing! You think a normal beast could have a face like this?
Probably just made the damn thing yourself.
Nah.
Oh, useless as ever. Did it never occur to him that the average citizen has never seen a human?
Now, everyone, let's have a little composure, please. Candidate Gladel, we're very much obliged. You may step down.
Nah. What a dumbass.
Now, on to the next.
Holy shit. It's the Kraken! We're gonna serve this up as food too.
The size of that thing.
Is that Fortin's?
Is that the monster of the Eastern Sea?
Someone took the beastie down. Who did the deed?
Who did the deed?
I'd heard tell of a monster tormenting the people of this beautiful port city. I could do no less than grant them respite from their suffering.
Damn, Fortin.
Such is the duty of those with power.
Who expected anything less? His Eminence Fortin is simply in another class. Suddenly, the critics have all gone quiet. All I hear is gratitude.
Bravo, yes, bravo. Look at his face. Wow.
Gordon's trophy is more impressive than I expected. How are we going to make a stronger impression than that?
It's not looking good. Nah, it's fine. Where are we at this?
It'll be fine. If he'd gone after us, the reaction would mean we'd have been written off no matter what we presented. Let's count ourselves lucky and trust in our strategy.
Not wrong.
Now, no dirty looks, you lot. Next is the Pagan Assassin's Prize. Let's see what head we've got now.
Okay. This is pretty cool, man.
Thank you, Candidate Julian, for that helpful, exhaustive, and I think exhausting explanation.
Just came out here and sang some like random like Billie Eilish song.
Now, we've had quite a succession up here, but our last is coming up now. This should wrap
This'll be
up
interesting,
our
man.
show. Now, if the last candidate, the Elden Boy, would please join us on the stage.
The name is Bizzle. Get it right.
Where's the head?
Your pardon, madam, but would you happen to be the Lady of Martyra? Joanna, the Sanctoress?
Yes, this is her. And I'm gonna cut her fucking head off right here and now for you guys. Give me a sword. Go super hardcore.
Indeed. The head they've brought is mine.
The impudence. You dare offer an honored lady of the church before these judges? This is not to be borne.
I've got something to say to you too. That you chief there. Isn't that Heisme? The same damn criminal you were supposed to be chasing?
That's the infamous Heisme. The huge chief of all things.
This. After we saved your hide on the road.
Yeah, really.
Silence! He may be a former knight, but now he's a heinous criminal who stooped to kidnapping. Anyone who claims themselves his ally should be disqualified on the spot.
Please, wait. I have something I must confess to you all. You speak of the kidnappings that terrorized my home, Martyra. I am here to confess that the true culprit behind those atrocities was me. I was the caretaker of a hideous human in the basement of my castle. And to feed it, I abducted the innocent people of my own city.
What? Absurd. Speak sense, woman.
Master Heisme is innocent in all this. He was framed for crimes performed by my hand and in my name.
And I, Barden, Captain of Martyra's Guard Corps, stand to vouch for all that she said.
Just so. It was this young candidate who killed that human, cleared me of the false charges, and dispelled the shadow over Martyra.
Thus, here I stand. My head is his to offer.
That's... well, that's quite a turn of events. We have our head, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unlike any we've seen yet.
How is this believable? She's an imposter. She's got to be.
Of course. That, or they're putting words in the poor woman's mouth. A sanctoress would never.
Yeah, see, this is like the thing though. It's like, and I'm glad they're doing this because it is sort of like, it's so unbelievable. And it's like, it is kind of like, I mean, if you saw this shit happen, would you fucking believe? Be like, like what the shit?
What will His Eminence fall and do?
The Honorable Master Godot should know whether I and my words can be trusted.
Oh.
'Tis true to the last word, isn't it?
Yes, Your Eminence. Without question.
Young candidate, you have done well to bring about her repentance. Now, justice must be rendered.
Oh boy.
What? Right here and now. Your Eminence, a moment!
Thank you for your concern. But I have no objections. For a sinner like me, to confess the truth to the people has already been more than I deserve. O new king, it is my hope that you will rid the world of its twisted prejudices and common cruelties. Please, lead this country armed with the truth.
I'll do my best!
I will. I promise.
Oh boy. Ow. Ugh.
Well, folks, sometimes that's just how the curtain falls.
Damn, that was, sorry, I probably should have put a content warning on this whole thing. Thought most people were just gonna bring in like, you know, squids and fish and weird monster things and not actually decapitating a fucking person. Shit. Yeah, we didn't know we needed a literal head.
If Sanctifex Forden turned in the biggest head, then our dark horse here has certainly turned in the heaviest.
Yeah, really.
What an upset, ladies and gents! Who could see this coming?
Those crazy kids have done it again. What a show!
Oh boy. Ooh, oh, what the hell? Wait, how did I get from... I got down to 64? How did I get to 64? I thought last time I was like, I was at like 800. And then it went, down to 49. After the events of the exhibition, many people seem to have taken notice of me. I hope this eventually leads to saving the prince.
Barden just departed, wishing everyone well. I suppose he aims to reach Martira before Joanna's confession does.
And Forden himself. I hardly expected the man to make himself so visible.
Likely his attempt at redirection. Keeps the blame from falling on him and the church. Can't say it didn't work, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. Because essentially, I mean, he came out and literally dished out justice himself. So it really, by doing that, he essentially cut ties immediately with her so that this wouldn't fall back on him in some way.
I'm certainly not blameless in this either. It was my suggestion to make an impression by foregoing the pursuit of a monster's head in favor of a person's.
I guess, but...
Nevertheless, the Lady Joanna entrusted her final wishes to us, and we mustn't betray them. It's all we can do, really.
Not bad, pups.
The hell?
We were passing on the course of a human hunt. You gave a most distinctive showing.
I suppose you're worth introducing ourselves to. I'm Fidelio, that's Basilio. Luis's right-hand man, see?
And now you walk with a Ujif at your side. Each ally of a different tribe. Fascinating. Better to have dependable friends than familiar ones. Something we've got in common. Not only did you expose a failing of the Sanctus Church, but you dared to bring her alive so Forden himself could do the grisly part before all his flock.
Oh, maybe in that case, it did make it look bad in that way. I don't know.
That was not our intent.
Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. But Luis is kind of right. That actually, yeah. It might still end up making him not look great.
Oh, same idea, yeah. A real person's head gets more eyes on you than some decapitated beast. And now, you're the names on everyone's lips, aren't you?
Are you like a little dude or actually like a child? Right, we only righted it wrong.
No. We only righted it wrong.
And you weren't afraid to make an enemy of the church to do it. It's quite a feat for a no-name candidate to so deftly rub Forden's face in the dirt. A wake-up call, I'm sure, for those who only know his honeyed words.
Oh, Lord Luis, we really should be going.
Relax. They're in the middle of a conversation.
I like a show of strength as much as the next girl, but I do so hate violent spectacles. A view from the sky sounds so much more enchanting, don't you think?
So this is what's become of Luis. There was something eerie to him even as a lad, but I'd never expected him to reach such heights.
Do you suppose we have his attention?
Last time he told us we had to demonstrate our power first. I'd like to think that if he went out of his way to talk to us, that's something we earned.
Oh, loves, I've got a message from Count Luis. He says he'll be sending a messenger along soon, so stay in the city, would you? And I have to say, I might not want to let you out of my sight either.
The fuck? Are you hitting on me? Anime girl? I'm like,
Master Luis was just here. What happened?
Well, he just left. You weren't told?
We'd better be getting back as well. Damn it. What's so special about those fools?
Luis is having a go for Popeye, eh?
Go for Pop!
Are you officially all flunkies in arms now, then?
It's not a done deal.
Still, it is a significant step forward. We've crossed a dangerous bridge, and the risk paid off. We have finally taken the first step in saving His Highness the Prince. If we can get the formula, then we yet have a chance of lifting the curse.
How fares His Highness, anyway? He still fights?
I took a look in the Farsight mirror a while ago. He's still asleep. But nothing's changed about his condition.
And do we know where this formula is?
No, but he's bound to keep it somewhere secret if it's evidence linking him to the assassination. Still, a formula would be useless unless it's within arm's reach for emergencies.
If it's something he'd keep close, then...
It's in his gauntlet runner, it's in his pocket, it's engraved on his body.
Maybe he's engraved it directly on his body.
Yeah!
Yeah, somehow I doubt he'd literally carve incriminating evidence onto his skin. It'd be backwards in a mirror besides. It's more likely to be in his runner.
I like my thought process
Do you
better.
really suppose it would be in the runner he uses even today? The incident was near a decade ago.
Yeah.
It's as good a chance as any. Getting inside would be a pain for anyone else, including us.
He said he would send a messenger. Perhaps it would be wise to wait until we've heard his missive.
Good point. Let's just wait for word then.
Cool.
Joanna, a backwater sanctuarist denies me my moment of triumph. She defiles the very church itself. Oh, and naturally it was an elder of all people who stood her before me. Will that benighted tribe never stop dogging my heels?
Damn.
An idea occurs, Your Eminence. For the tournament's next challenge, let us center the competition on a show of piety. Make them prove their Sanctus faith. After all, Sanctism is the state religion. It would be the barest of leaps to suggest that loyalty to the church is loyalty to the state.
I assume you have a plan?
Altaberry's our next destination. The very seat of the faith outside the capital. I thought we might propose another hunt. This time for relics.
Ah, the so-called divine relics. Those false idols the pagans consider relics of their gods.
What need does the world have for gods beyond ours? Soon, they will talk of nothing but how to win the Sanctus Church's favor. Your Eminence's influence would be sure to reach even greater heights.
And in the pagan lands, the greedier candidates will plunder and pillage for idols as they see fit. Fine footholds for our missionaries, all without getting our hands dirty. The collection of divine relics should be a spectacle held on Saint's Day. Our divine right will be undeniable. Once I take the throne, I will re-establish that these relics originally belonged to the Sanctus Church, and that they were ransacked from us in the course of history.
Your Eminence, on that day, I should be grateful to be honored with a proper title.
Say no more. A concession only fair for the right hand of the Sanctifex.
Yeah, Ford is just as conniving as Louise says.
Ever at your service. You do not bow your head.
Oh, humblest apologies.
This Rella girl is kind of funny. She seems a little goofy. She also feels like she's maybe in a bit over her head here.
What troubles you, my child?
Well, my concern would be about the risks involved. Some theories suggest even the royal scepter was originally one of these relics. In the unlikely event that a divine relic were to be found to nullify the king's magic...
If such a relic existed, it would have been found long ago. You burden yourself with such fears. All you need to do is be a good saint. Smile, wave, and bless.
Interesting. So she's like she's a saint of the church. She's considered like a Mother Teresa, right? A healer. But she's used like a trophy of the church in a lot of ways. Fascinating. This is really interesting story they have going on here. You know, the funny thing is, I'm recording this, and it's just after the Game Awards finished this year, and this game won Best Narrative, which I was like, what? I did not see that coming at all. And then I saw, like, my chat was like, oh yeah, no, the story is genuinely amazing. And I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna beat this game. I'm gonna see where it goes. And then, you know, the more I feel like the further in I get, the more I am really seeing that, where I'm like, they really took some risks with this story and really have crafted some interesting, not just interesting characters, but the actual story and where it's going is really like fascinating, you know? As much as I love FF7 Rebirth, and that's like my game of the year, I don't know if I would necessarily say they had like this insane, crazy, like good narrative. It was more just they had amazing characters, right? And you go to cool places and it had a wild and wacky ending, and you know, there's still like, you know, a wild plot going on that we're trying to figure out, but otherwise it was just kind of like an amazing, fun, globe-trotting adventure. This one actually does have like a pretty strong narrative that is interesting, and how it's also setting up each of the characters in these pivotal roles here, right? And the motivations of them, right? This is really the first time I feel like we're really getting this chance to see Forden as he actually is, you know? And how he sort of sees people.
Rella, you are to return to the royal capital and gather the people under my banner.
Understood.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Prince just over there sleeping away through this whole game.
Hello, a word. Some odd blighter left a letter for you last night. Said he was
Lewis's
fast man. Night Prowler, today, come. Bit curt if I'm honest, hardly diplomatic. Seems like this Night Prowler place is some sort of pub or club. But do you know where it is?
On the city's outskirts. Seemed fairly dingy to my eyes. I can't imagine Luis had a haunt like that.
You think it's a trap? Maybe he's caught on to us?
If he wanted to trap us, I doubt he would make it so obvious. Though that doesn't guarantee our safety there, of course.
We have little other option but to show up.
I'll hang about in the runner. Keep myself busy with tinkering. But let me know if you talk yourself onto Luis's craft, eh?
Right then. Let's be off to this Night Prowler.
The Night Prowler. Oh, looks like it's raining today. Thundering, actually. Oh yeah, wool. The Night Prowler. Huh?
Let's hurry.
We should be on the edge of town. Further ferrymen should know how to get there.
Oi there! So something I am actually curious about here.
What now?
Because now my shit is at 49. One who fights vainly to effect change. In time to come, we shall judge if thou art worthy.
Does it mean you're really getting up there in the rankings? Rush in with Luis if you keep this up. Who knows? Maybe we'll see your face on the rock soon.
Okay, hold on. Let's save here. Because I swear to God, the last time I saw my fucking rank, I was at like 800 or something. Let me see this. I was! But then when it like cut to it, when it adjusted, right? It said I was at like 64 and then it dropped to 49. So at some point between now and then, it like changed significantly. Maybe it adjusted when I entered the city or something? I don't know. That was the first time I've ever seen it just sort of randomly hop away though. I don't think it turned from 806 to 49. I'm pretty sure it said 64 to 49. I don't know. I didn't go back and check the recording, but I don't know how it got to that from 800 to that 64. That's all I'm saying. All right, take me to the Night Prowler. Ah, this is the little section over here. Yeah, that I was like, how do we get over there? Ooh, got a bit of an underwater theme going on here. I like it.
Well, look who it is. Appreciate you coming out.
So it was you two.
You expected us to roll out the red carpet right into our headquarters. Consider this a pre-show. Still, you really are just a kid, aren't you?
One to talk, bro.
And you're one to talk?
Yeah, exactly. You get me, Gallica.
I wouldn't go having a laugh at my big brother's expense. That's when I get to step in and make some points for my own life.
He's your big brother? What?
You are brothers. And he is the Elder?
And here I thought the Magnus brothers' name was making the rounds. Shame that. It's fine. First offense and all won't kill you yet. Besides, Lord Luis has taken quite a shine to you lot. Before we let you see him, I have a question. I want you to think long and hard before you answer, right?
You guys look nothing alike, by the way. Your sister looks from the whole pub.
What kind of king are you selling yourself to be exactly? Go on, let's have the pitch.
I'd help anyone in need. I treat all tribes equally. I don't want to be king.
To be honest, I don't really want to be king.
Of course you don't. If you did, we'd kill you on the spot. You're not doing yourself any favors here, are you?
Let's drop the pretenses, shall we? We were all about impressing Luis, and we've done that. You're all about results, aren't you?
You'll answer the question from me too. Why do you want to serve Master Luis? No lies now.
I admire Master Luis's power. I don't like Forden or his church. I'm in love with Juna.
I admire Master Luis's power.
What? As an elder? Want to get a little payback on the world too, do you?
Despite having been a general, he has Parapus as some of his closest allies. That alone marks a man worth following.
Huh.
Whatever. You got some brass to you, I'll give you that much. Already got more accomplished than Agdaladel ever did. You seem like the types to make yourselves useful.
Not many get Ardel's blessing. It's worth celebrating that. For now. You're in.
Someone like you should already know what it's like. The minority tribes face walls and barriers everywhere they look in society. Our greatest hope rides with Master Luis. We'll do whatever it takes to make him king, and starting today, so will you.
Hell yeah, we're in.
Come on then. Master Luis is waiting for you inside his gauntlet runner, the Caradrius.
And no funny business up there, yeah? Nothing gets past the king's magic, and Lord Luis is one of the top candidates. We've captured some, 10 odd assassins now? Lord Luis uses them for magic experiments and...
Wow.
Well, you know how that ends.
We finally have access to Luis's headquarters.
It's a valuable opportunity. Ideally, while most of our group is meeting with Luis, someone else can do a quick search inside.
Wait, me?
There's no one more suitable. Anyone else, and he'd question their absence.
You're putting a solo infiltration on my tiny shoulders? But fine, I'll do it.
Once we're in the Skyrunner, we'll assess the situation, then deal with our own tasks.
Cool.
Where?
It's already sunset. Time flies by so fast.
So?
Luis's Gauntlet Runner, the Charadrius, is stationed in the warship harbor. Let's take a air ferry to get us over there.
Can I go back in here?
Let's go.
No, I can't. Damn. This is cool, man. I'm really digging this. There's moments where like the story really kicks in, you know? It is interesting. It does seem like I'm sort of following a bit of a pattern where we go through really large sections of story and then large sections of gameplay and large sections of story, right? Because I was just like, we literally went through like an hour and a half of like story there, but it's all really good. So I don't mind too much. And to be fair, I think it kind of follows very similarly to Persona. I think there's less necessarily waiting around as there was in Persona, right? Like there's less like going to bed. I think because it's like overall, like you guys actually point out, we actually have way fewer like followers than we generally would for like social links in Persona. Normally those would be like in like the 20s, and this is only like 14. So almost like a 50% drop, you know? But it's also like the calendar, it's fewer days in a week. So it's already smaller calendar days. It's like a much more like close-knit, tighter experience though. I think that's almost them intentionally trying to trim some of the fat from Persona for this game, you know? So you're not spending like all your time just waiting around for the next plot point. It's like, all right, like you get part of the plot point and then you gotta go to bed and then you gotta wake up the next day and then, all right, now the next plot point, go to bed, gotta wake up the next day. Instead, they're actually having a lot of things happen sort of back to back within a relative close span. Like I actually was expecting, oh, okay, so now the next deadline, here we go. I have to wait for, before we hear from Luis or something like that. So now I gotta dick around or, you know, have like, rest a few days, and then it's like, and then eventually, oh, okay, then we'll have Luis. And no, he came the next day, and we immediately hopped into it. I don't know, it's nice. I think it's nice that they actually are like kind of trimming it down a little bit in that way. Makes for a tighter experience. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this episode as much as I did. I thought it was a really fucking cool, very captivating part. If you did, please leave a like and a favorite. It really does help me out. Let me know that you guys are enjoying this series. And subscribe if you're not already. Become a picky penguin aboard the SLP, where the days are always sunny and the vids are always funny. And as always, guys, till next time, stay classy.